Good morning. I'm making some French toast, guys. I feel like I wasn't here for a while. Let me see. I already added the egg, cinnamon, sugar, and milk. You have to add a little bit of vanilla if y'all have. I already buttered the pot. Get any bread you want, and you dip it, make it the base. I buttered the pot and I put a little bit of oil. Morning, hey. I'm making. How is everybody morning going so far? That booty look good. Thanks. I guess when I get back in the gym, you're gonna look awesome. I dropped some vlogs, guys. Y'all support me by watching them, please. Liking, and y'all can comment and let me know like what y'all intake is about. Okay, please and thank you. I'm begging. Nah, I'm good, Mike. Thank you though. Thank you. Thank you. Morning, morning, morning. Welcome, guys. I'm literally cooking some breakfast. I'm making some French toast and tea. I'm going in with this type of tea, lemon and ginger. I feel like I haven't been on here for a minute. How is everybody doing? Literally. I thank you guys for joining my live. I did post some vlogs. Y'all like, comment, okay? And give me some watch hours, please. I really appreciate that. What do y'all prefer on y'all French toast? My patient prefers strawberry honey. Me, I prefer syrup. And then we're gonna make some tea in the kettle, guys. Morning, 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 guys. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome to Just Gorgeous platform. And if y'all want to be a part of me, I'm trying to find the cup with the one that's chocolate. Um, Found it. Why it's there, I don't know. What do you prefer? Y'all prefer tea or coffee? I prefer coffee. Or sometimes hot cocoa. Hey Diana, how are you, boo? Y'all want to hear a joke? Let me show you first. The cup says, do you know what I like about people? People. Okay, let me see. Can y'all see it? It says, you know what I like? You know what I like about people? They're dogs. Coffee, exactly. Coffee. Coffee. I like it with 4 creamers and 5 sugars. And that's why I like my coffee. How you like your coffee, Diana? I'm gonna come back, guys. I'm gonna give my patient her breakfast. Be back. I'm back, guys. Alright, hold on. Yeah, guys. Sorry about that. My daughter's godmother wanna know why she wasn't being by her house a couple of days now. I had to tell her I have car problems. One thing I know, one thing I know, two people I rely on for my kids' godparents. When it came to my son, he had like 6 to 7 godparents, okay? And not one is check on him. That's why it's always good to know who is your kids' godparents because because and it ain't even about doing things for them, it's about making sure they're good, checking on them, you know what I mean? But anyhow, it's his own. But I ain't gonna lie, when I finish school, I know who I'm gonna bless when I done with school. The people who was with me when I basically was going through what I'm going through and who had my back, I know I can get them, but they're in my mind and in my spirit because I'm gonna bless them, honestly. But anyways, guys, I just finished breakfast. I'm literally gonna clean the kitchen. What y'all guys up to? And like that, y'all basically let the microwave run to dry. But anyways, like I tell you, y'all, I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to be constant, and I'm trying to be committed. Okay. So y'all like the videos, y'all watch the videos. Okay, and y'all can comment too, please and thanks. Plate is too big. Let me see. It's gonna go up here. Nope, still too big. Mm. I'm gonna put this in the lazy Susan because I cannot fit. I don't finish cooking. It's too late. I don't finish cooking. You miss it by the inch. By the inch, you miss it. I did make some French toast and some lemon and ginger tea. Guys, your girl been walking. So when I tell you I'm putting in that exercise, I'm putting in that exercise, okay? Your girl been walking. Because if I don't start now, I ain't gonna start. So I've been putting in that work. And honestly, this is the relax I can be for this term. And I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. Because when next semester comes, it's gonna be intense. So I'm gonna take these classes very much with a grain of salt. Guys, with a grain of salt. I'm trying to stand this up for you guys. Okay. Hey guys. This one's gonna fall. Hey Malinja. How are you? Did I pronounce it right? I didn't. Apologize. How are you? How are you? It's hot in Florida. Your girl is sweating bricks. Literally. My car is giving me problems, so I had to walk. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But that's okay. Because we're gonna give thanks anyhow. Good and bad. I don't know. I feel like my glasses giving like a portal entry. Like for no shit. This thing is slipping. Hold on, guys. Okay. It was dead. I'm gonna put it back on charge. I wanna be on here with you guys a little bit. I'm gonna come off like around maybe 10, 15. I'm gonna be on here a little bit because I feel like I ain't been on here for a while. You know, I just been posting my contents, but I feel like I was not on here for a while because I miss y'all. Even though I'm talking to myself, that's okay. Okay, good. It should be clean now. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, back what I was saying, like, my daughter didn't go into her godparents going on 2 weeks because my car been in the shop for 2 weeks. 2 weeks my car been in the shop, guys. And they didn't have the part for it, so they had to order the part. So I'm still out of a car, right? So my daughters go by her godparents. And they was like, they called me just now when I was online. They was like, where is she? I'm like, I didn't have a car, you know. And I like things like that because it's like, that's what a godmother's supposed to do, you know. That's what godparents supposed to do. Make sure the godchild is okay. They haven't seen them, you know. But that's why you gotta be careful who you pick for godparents. Because I love them so much. We created a bond and it's, you know, very much. Very much. So we're on basically now week 4, guys. There's a lot of cramming I'm doing. Yes, that this, you know. I got 3 kids. And of my 3 kids, my son is the oldest. He has 7 godparents because I'm from back home. Okay, he got 7, and we don't speak, we don't talk, and he ain't like I had a problem with them. You know, it just that when you grow and you go grow people and stuff like that. Thank you, Amadva. Did I pronounce that right? I don't think I did, but Diva. Thank you. But you will grow them, and plus I move, but they could have still been like, how so and so doing? How is my godchild doing? But I feel like, I don't know. I just think this the island thing, or am I mistaken? It's like, oh, okay. Or it's like, how can I put this? I don't know. Because I'm guilty of doing it too. Like, okay, if you don't F with me, you don't F with my child. That's the way I'll think. But then like growing up, I'm like, you can still call and check on them. They don't have to go with you, but you can still call and check on them. And for my daughter's godparents, they show me a different than having my godparents for my son. So I see the different things. So you live and you learn, you live and you learn. You can call me Isla. Okay, hi Isla. Welcome to my life. Thank you for joining. But, you know, and today I having a big exam, but honestly, I haven't really studied. You don't know, I ain't even reach where I'm reaching yet, and I feel burned out. And as a nursing student, you don't want to be burned out, you know what I mean? But I feel burned out. Like this semester, I'm not studying as I should. You know, my grade did drop. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My grade did drop. It is dropping, but we're gonna put that back up. We're going in week 4. You know, they're gonna send letter of concern between this week right now to know where I stand. But honestly, I just been procrastinating. I feel burned out. I just feel like not doing my work, and the 5 things I wanted to say about nobody tell you but for me. Oh, thank you for subscribing. 5 things like I didn't know about nursing school. The first. Nobody tell me it was gonna be easy, and I know it wasn't gonna be easy. You get what I'm saying? You think of it like a 9 to 5. You have to make this money because you have a family to take care of, and you don't want to get up and go, but you have to do it. That's how you have to take nursing school, and that's the first thing. The second thing is Nobody tell you would have been losing friendship and losing family members. Because for me, I used to always put them first and put me in the back burner. You get what I'm saying to you? I always used to put people first and put me in the back burner. My phone dying, guys. That's the second. That's the third. And number four, nobody tell you about the animosity you have being in school. You get what I'm saying to you? You could be the lovest person. You could be the stinkest person. You get what I'm saying? You could be going through what you're going through and not talking about what you're talking about or experience. And you're just doing what you have to do. But the minute someone say, what's your grade? And X get B and Z get A, but me get A, but X and Z is like quabs and you got the outcast, they looking at you like, oh, how you get this grade? You know what I mean? No problem. Thank you for joining. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of animosity. So it's like when someone asks me about my grade, I used to tell them because I never thought about, hey, no problem. But I can this time I don't know what was I in? Hold on. I'm trying to think of a class what I was taking because right now I'm in leadership and public health. So before that I had pediatrics and before that I had OB. So I'm trying to think of what class was it. But anyways, it's this one. Someone was like, "Oh, what you got?" I'm like, "A A." They was like, they didn't even talk to me ever since. Ever since. And I'm glad I'm a person. I don't need you to study or for you to do this or for you to do that because I'm always a person who studies on my own. And like I say, it's okay to have group study sessions. It's okay, you know. But for me, I tried it and I failed. Okay. I failed as a group, studying as a group on my exam compared to studying on my own. And I compare the grades. When I was studying on my own, I got that A. When I was studying with the group, I got a C. And I ain't saying it's bad, you know, to study with the group. That's just not for me. So that's the step, you know what I mean? And the fifth, well, I say a lot, and those so-called five, but yeah. And the fifth, oh my God, you will go through so much in nursing school. Like you will go through so much, but I feel like everybody go through things. But I feel like when you in nursing school, you go through a lot. I mean, I go on through a lot in my little life, in my little 31 life. But being in nursing school, and then when I take a gap year, was different. I feel like I'm going through stuff now because I'm in nursing school, and it's only building me for resilience, the strength, the courage, everything I'm going to be facing because you know nursing is diversity, so you don't know the different things you're going to be facing. So I feel like everything been coming to me, trying to build me and shape me in my career and my character, and I gotta say thanks for that. What does that mean? Say, oh, hi Laura. But other than that, things been okay, you know. I've been hanging in there. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been procrastinating. I don't know. I gotta get my momentum back in these classes, okay? But that's basically a little guide to so much things, you know, nobody tell you when you're in nursing school. I know this video is a lot and this video is going all over the place, but that's fine, you know. That is fine. But other than that, that's that, guys. That is that. I tell y'all I'm only here on here for you guys till 10:15. It's currently 9:36. And I want to know, like, what do you guys want to see more of? You know what I mean? Y'all need to tell me what y'all guys need to see more of. Y'all, I don't bite, so y'all can comment, you know, and stuff like that. Y'all can let me know what y'all want to see. You know, I did put Q&A on my community post. You know, y'all can let me know. And as time comes, it's gonna come, and that's okay. But I'm letting you and putting it out there that y'all can let me know what y'all want to. I do have a couples channel. I posted on my community post as well, so y'all can also follow that. It's Jesse and Marvin Vibes. So y'all could do that too. Mm. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? I'm literally here until 10:15 with you guys. So y'all come talk to me. Okay. Okay. And that's. Why is this? I eat food. What did you have to eat? What did you eat, Benzo? Did you cook or did you have leftover? What did you eat? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate that so much. Benzo, you tell me you ate. What did you eat? Food is my life. Thank you. Thank you, Amber. Food is my life. No, I love food too. You know, see, I'm a big back. I'm a big back, so food is my life too. I'm not gonna lie. But certain foods, but I love food, guys. Why is this thing in my face? Yeah. Amber, I really appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm a big back, guys. But I got this machine from TikTok shop with basically like circulating because I don't have time to exercise, but I'm exercising by walking. Okay, I walk a day. And when I tell you Florida is hot, I walk from home to the bus station. I was sweating bricks, okay? I was sweating. And that's my little exercise. No, I didn't eat no food. I make food for my patient, but I didn't eat this morning. Honestly, I'm not really a breakfast person, but I'll eat breakfast. Okay. I'm not like, hey, let me get up and make some breakfast because I always on a go. So it's like I wake up, get ready, bathe, brush my teeth sometimes, do what I have to do or whatever, and that's what I have to do. You have a perfect body. Oh, thank you. My kids put weight on me, and then I did lose the weight, and then the weight came back because I was on what do you call 'em? Depot shots. And then when I did my research, they put the steroids they had in the depot basically put the weight on me, but it's like the weight is literally dropping because I see the difference. Like all of this used to be tight on me, but now I could put on it and I could pull it down, so I know I losing weight, guys. So it had to been the birth control I was on. But thank you, I appreciate that. But no, I did not eat. I'm not really hungry. I am human trash. Yeah, I am trash. Why? Why would you say that? But I got some sunflower seeds though. Why would you say that? I'm confused. Why would you talk like that? Sunflower seed is healthy for you, especially in the losing weight aspect. Unsalted, though. Benzo, I don't know why you're talking like that. My phone delete shampoo. I'm not gonna know why I did that. Okay. You can eat all the food in the world for a cent, or you can eat for free. Why don't you join one of the food contents? The contents, like when you eat the food, just a gesture. I'm literally on here till 10:15, guys, with you guys. Because I got to study for my exam. The girl been procrastinating. And I sent it back to the pits of hell because dying me, but I need a break, I'm not gonna lie. I was overexerting myself. The girl is tired, okay? Tired. Tired. I read on a book that says, well, actually, it wasn't a book, it was an article. It was like for nursing burned out, right? And they say you could do like yoga, relax meditation, music, and deep breathing. I've been doing a lot of that and just relaxing. I don't wear nails or do nothing really with my hair right now because of nursing. I feel like people who just these things, they don't get the real experience because they don't want to be at bedside when they're in the nursing field. Oops, I said it. I can take everything that goes with me, with my clinicals and everything, and my rotations by following the protocols and the rules because once you get on that field, they're gonna come for you. And when I mean come for you, I mean like, oh, and you just finished nursing school and you don't know how to do this, how to do that. No, that's why I don't wear nails. I don't do none of that until I finish school. Or when school have a break for us, I'll do that. But for public health though, and leadership, I see what leadership aspect of is about being a nurse manager, but I don't want to do that. So maybe that's why I'm not doing the work because it's so I understand how some people just carry on when they go to different things. But when I say things, I mean like different rotations. You know, everybody have their days. But this rotation right now, mm-mm. And then for public health, we going to hospice and stuff. But I always thought, like, you know, for public health, you going out in the community, you know, you do window shield, basically looking at all. Hi, Raj. Basically, like, you do window shield, right? For me in public health, because when I used to go FIU, but I went FIU for F-Star program, whereas in like we had to come together, different schools, everybody around the world. I was selected to be a part of that. I was a part of a program whereas in like we had to go to the community and we had to help people, like what was the statistic in the health. So for example, we went to this community that had um a lot of fire, diabetes, different things in the blood pressure, but our major target was diabetes. We was bringing monitors, we was basically checking them, we was talking about them, we was doing interviews with the people. That's what I know what public health is. But coming in this class, they have us at this clinical location, basically, helping the elderly, but I don't think that's public health for me. Because public health is like you going out in the public, seeing what the people need, seeing what the community need, you know. But it's his own. And then yesterday we have to do like yesterday. Thank you God. Yesterday I had to do 26 volunteering hours. 26 volunteering hours. I had to get up. Okay, I had to get up early in the morning, and we had to do long 8 hours to 9 hours shift for volunteering at this other nursing home we do. Oh, hi, Yo Yo. I love God too. And I'm okay. I'm here chatting it up until 10:15. I was making some breakfast and, chilling. This video is all over the place, but I'm here talking, right? But yes, God loves you too. But anyhow, my last voluntary was yesterday, but we do 9 hours. And when I tell you, I happy I started early because I was missing church. So I could go back to church because I was going volunteering on Sundays. Morning. I'm from the Bahamas, but for the volunteer hours, we had to do a total of 26. It was a total of 18, but now it's a total of 26. They changed it because of July 4th. So we had to put in more extra hours or whatever. And they had us cleaning tables and giving water. Basically, like what a server does at a restaurant. That's what they had us doing. And I don't think that's public health, but that's what the school did for us to do for nursing for public health. Good morning. Hey, welcome, Dubes. How are you? I was making breakfast this morning, and I'm just yip yapping. I'm just here till 10:15. How are you? What's the question, Dubes? Well, even though we was cleaning the table, giving water, and folding up them utensils, I did what we had to do. Um, I was literally learning Spanish too at that because all them only really speak Spanish. You will see like select a few speak English, and I really was getting my Spanish up because I took professional Spanish and passed, and I took Spanish 1, 2, and 3 and passed. But I'm not gonna lie, I love speaking Spanish, but when you don't use that language persistent or constant, you lose it. So I only could speak Spanish a little bit. So I couldn't understand what they were saying, and I couldn't complete my task because I understand what they were saying. But not all of the students understand Spanish, so it's like there was some type of controversy, but we was doing what we had to do. So it's like either I translate or the other girl who came who speaks Spanish fluently translate. But it was good though. But I happy I'm done. Done. I'm lagging too. It's the Wi-Fi. I'm sitting down. I finished the kitchen already. It's my Wi-Fi, maybe. I don't know. I think it's my Wi-Fi. Let me see. Hold on, let me check the Wi-Fi. 1 minute. Is it better? I refreshed the Wi-Fi. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I really don't know because I do it's like I so versatile. I do family content. I do TikTok shop, because I promote products that I got or what I buy or what I get. Um I do school, I do mom. It's like I don't know. That's why I be on here asking like, what do y'all want to see more of? Because it's like I'm so all over the place, and I'm very versatile with it. But if y'all want me to just stay on that one, I could do that for y'all. You know what I mean? I understand, but yes, when you go on live here, okay, this girl, when I was on TikTok, I was strolling because I was throbbing too, and I don't know if the phone be listening, but I was strolling and I ended up going in this girl live, and she was a YouTube strategist. So basically, she was saying like, oh, if you want to grow your live, I mean, if you want to grow on YouTube, you will live like this right here, and you will set up the camera and you will do it at what horizontal, and then either if you got a desktop, you could go two ways, either vertical or horizontal, and not grow it too. So she said this one you can do shorts, the shorts. You can do those shorts as well, and it helps push the watch, and it helps push the engagement. So that's the little thing I learned so far, and then being on here. Yeah, yes. So I took what she said and I been doing that and I see a little bit of change. So her strategy did work. And then she ended up sending me the link to go on it. And when I went on it, it was like maybe 900 to 300. What was it? Either $600 or $900, for the cost. And I'm already paying school or the pocket for me. So I don't think that's gonna work for me right now because I'm paying all the school and doing everything by myself. So I didn't purchase it, but her strategy did work. But if I did had it and wasn't doing what I was doing right now, I would have paid for it and do what I had to do. But I've been doing YouTube from a long time. The only reason I'm not consistent with YouTube, and the reason why I'm not, let me say three things. When the reason why I started YouTube because I always was a family person. I had my relationships back then, and I had my son, and I always wanted to make memory. I was a person who liked to take pictures, like to do videos, and I used to trap them in my phone, and I used to run up all the storages. No lies. I had this phone I'm recording on. It's like we in now 2026. I had this phone from 2019. Okay, and I have two phones, but one cracked, so it's home. So I don't vlog anymore. I stopped blogging because of that, because it just took me off of the pedestal. It's good to have two devices, okay? I even invented in the camera, a Canon camera, because it's like I want to do all type of stuff. But when I started to grasp my what I wanted to do, and went into nursing school, and I was going through, it shut me down. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it shut me down. So I stopped doing content. You know what I mean? I was doing content, but I stopped. I was not consistent. I was not constant, and I was not committed. Okay, I'm gonna give that to me. I can take accountability. That's why I stopped. And but I was still posting, And when I did that, it just I don't know, but like I tell y'all, I had a lot of videos. I had a lot of pictures in the phone, and it was taking up the storage. I said one day I need to put them somewhere. And that's when I started putting the videos and the pictures together and then start posting them. And then the videos of my family, start posting them. And that's what I did. And I fell in love with it. I started loving to do it on authentic, whether my hair fix, whether I look properly. I just started vlogging. You know what I mean? Because this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be consistent. I wanted to be in transparency. I wanted to be what I am to get me where I need to be. You know what I mean? So that's why I think would work for me. I started to be consistent, and regardless of how they say you need all these followers for you to be monetized, no, you don't, because people reach out to me. They wanted me to advertise their brand. They sent me products. I didn't have to pay for products, so I know I was doing something different. You know what I mean? I know I was working towards that. So all I can tell you do is to keep pushing. Yeah. Yes, I'm monetized on here now. I'm monetized on here and some of my other platforms. So that's why I say you don't need all this followers, the 10,000 followers, the over 100,000 followers. You don't need those, because even the people that have all these followers doesn't even get all this. So only time you will see them is like the people who in the celebrity, the rap industry or whatever, or drama. When drama attached to your life, you can get the views. But when you trying to be mellow, you trying to just live your life and just don't go with the flow, just go with the flow and doesn't go with whatever. It can take time to build. But you just gotta be consistent. You gotta be constant. You gotta be committed. Those three C's. You know what I mean? Yes, yes, yes. But this year I got monetized here. This year, but on my TikTok, I was already earning, and then on my Facebook reached out to me like, "Oh, congratulations, you're monetized." I'm like, "What?" Because just like I was keeping the images, the videos, everything in my phone. I was keeping them. I had over 6,000 pictures. I had to buy in space, buying storage, and I feel like me buying the space and storage wasn't going nowhere. So they still would have been like, "Oh, you want to lose your images? You want to lose your files?" So what I did, I just started posting. I downloaded an app, which I forgot what it called. The app called. I was using CapCut, but like the thing, it was too. I don't know. It was complicated for me, so I ended up downloading another app, and I think that worked for me. And I started putting all the pictures of videos together, and I started doing it. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. My phone died. And yes, dogs. CapCut I was using, but I stopped using it because it got complicated for me. You know, it really got complicated for me. So I just downloaded this other one. Hold on, I can tell you the name of it. 1 minute. So I downloaded InstaShot. So I create all my edit videos there. So that's why I do my videos. I got 10 more minutes with you guys here, guys. But you gotta be consistent, you gotta be constant, you gotta be committed. Even if you're not at your best. You know, I know some girls they wanna have their makeup on. I know some girls they wanna do their hair. Because they know the internet will eat them up or they don't feel confident within themselves to, start blogging. But when you understand, when you do good, the world speaks. When you do bad, the world speaks. You get what I'm saying? When you get that in your head, you wouldn't worry about it. That's why I still blog. That's why I still do whether my hair fix or not. Because I'm just that real of a person. I'm human. You know. I'm human, but and I know you can't beat me on my worst day. So that's what I'm saying, but for real. I gotta be consistent and motivated, to do what you have to do. It can be hard, it can take a while, but you gotta keep going, guys. And that's what I'm doing. You know? Till I lost you guys. And I could tell you like I had my phone for years. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My phone don't stay charged all that long. I just want to get a new phone, guys. Soon. My car started giving me problems. And I almost never finished my schooling. I'm gonna get a different school. A different phone, sorry. And I'm sorry that my phone died, guys. Because I feel like the conversation was so good and we was having a good conversation. But it ended up dying. Okay. I pinned her message. Consistent, constant, and committed. That's the job. Hi. How are you? I'm eating sunflower seed. How are you? Marvin. Okay. How are the kids? I don't know why is he. Excuse me, Polo. Excuse me. Okay, that's good. I did make some breakfast and then I was just chatting with everybody in here, And I was talking to dude. She wanted to know like, how to keep going and what what content like, what content basically keeps me going and what content I feel like pushing the most. And I was just basically like I tell I was like all over the place and you just gotta be consistent, content committed. And then she and I'm writing it and I'm pinning it. But my phone I'm dying, you know? Yeah. When I was saying I'm only on here till 10:15. Yeah, my phone died on me twice. I've been drinking water so consistent. It's crazy. As I know, it's hot. Anything in life y'all put your mind to do, y'all can do. Don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. Yes, the road might be rough, but everything in life takes time. Just if you plant a seed and you want it to grow, you gotta water it. And it's so crazy. Sunflower seed, water, grow. That's crazy though. Manifestation is insane. But I'm not giving up, guys. I'm gonna keep posting my content. No, for real, babes. I'm gonna keep posting my content. And as the old saying, I'm throbbing. We're throbbing, but we're gonna get there. You wanna play a match on TikTok a little later? At Marvin. Back in the days when I was younger. Oliver. Oliver. Hi. Hi, Jonathan. Back in the days when the ice cream truck used to come around our block, I used to always get sunsour seed, pickled sausages, and them jungle juice. Who remember them if you're from America, who remember them jungle fruit punch juice they used to have from the ice cream truck? I ain't gonna lie, they did hit different. Hey, you know my nickname? What my nickname is, Jonathan? What's it? What is it? And hey, I don't know. What's that? One thing with these sunflower seed is like they have no ending, but it's done now. We're still here morning. I tell y'all I getting off at 10:15. I'm going to hop off in a minute, guys. And I prayed for peace, and I've been getting peace ever since. I can't explain it, but I've been praying for peace, guys. Life been life, and but I've been praying for peace, and I just feel peace. I don't know, even though life in my car in the shop, the school, and everything, I just at peace. I don't know, I guess at peace. Anyways, guys, Marvin messaged back. God, he didn't say anything when I asked him what he talking about. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be more consistent coming on live. I was more consistent, committed, and constant posting vlogs. And I'm asking you guys to please like, please subscribe, and please comment, okay? And like Dobes asked me, what content pushes the most? And I always ask you guys to help me, help me. You know, let me know what y'all want to see. But if y'all ain't telling me, I'm gonna post my content. You get what I'm saying, you guys? But anyways, if y'all new, thank you for joining. Apollo say welcome, guys. Apollo say welcome. Anyways, bye. And big up yourself, Amber, for the golden point. Thank you.